My name is JD Bradley, and I've had a hell of a life that's given me a unique perspective and crazy stories that I share here. Throughout the years, I've come to realize some things about women that I think probably most men don't understand, and I'm going to share that here. The one great truth that most men don't understand about women is that when they're describing difficulties they're having, unless they specifically ask for advice, they don't want it. They're just venting. Let them vent. Hold them if they want to be held. If I give only one piece of advice to men about relationships with women, that would be the number one piece of advice that I'd give. The next most important piece of advice I'd give to men is that our minds are working on two different operating systems. There are evolutionary reasons why women think the way that they do, and there are evolutionary reasons why men think the way they do. Men want to spread their seed. It's hardwired into us. Women want a man that's responsible enough to stick around and provide for the family. This one's pretty easy, but a lot of dudes fuck it up. Don't cheat on your woman. If you want to fuck around, be single. I've slept around a great deal in my life, but I've never cheated on a woman I've been in a monogamous relationship with. And I've had straight up offers for sex during those relationships. Don't cheat. It's wrong and it's immoral. That's the deal that you made. She will be with you and you'll be with her and only her, unless the two of you have specifically come to other terms, and I've had that too. On the same subject, if a woman cheats on you, leave her. I don't care how much it hurts. That is the ultimate disrespect she has at her disposal. Be a man and leave her. A large part of being a man is living by a code of ethics that you should never be deviated from, and this is part of that code. Since we are working on two different systems, men frequently disparage women for being emotional. That is the most ignorant thing possible you can do, and wrong. Her feelings absolutely matter, even if they seem illogical to you. Acknowledge them. Also, there's a reason that she says she doesn't want any french fries, but then eats half of yours. That annoys the fuck out of me too, I'm not going to lie. I don't understand it, but let her, then order more. I know it takes a great deal of self-discipline. I wrestle without myself to this day, and probably always will. The french fry conundrum. The remainder of this episode is for when you've already fucked up and how to avoid fucking up in the future. I've certainly fucked it up. That's how I learned this very powerful lesson. There's an article that I wrote on Thought Catalog in 2017 called A Woman's Mind is Like a Tape Recorder. The legendary Jim Goad published it for me. I highly recommend exploring the man's writing. And this is that article. A woman's mind is like a tape recorder. That's how I usually start the explanation, whichever friend has had his woman leave him, and he simply can't grasp the situation. If you're female, please keep an open mind. I love women, and I think I'm onto something here. I think it could create a lot of lasting relationships if the men figure out this concept. The following is the rest of the speech. When you're in a long-term relationship with a woman, and you do something thoughtless or just plain wrong, she'll forgive you. She loves you, else she wouldn't be in the relationship to begin with. The average male thinks that it's great that she forgave him, and takes that forgiveness as her condoning his behavior. She didn't mind that much, he thinks, because she forgave him. That must make it okay to engage in that type of behavior. Quite the opposite is true, however. She did forgive you. However, she did not forget. Nor did she. It is not okay to be a dick to your woman. It is not okay to take her for granted, neglect her, or abuse her. She is the most important thing in your life and should be treated as such, and vice versa. She stores the event away in her tape recording of the relationship that began when you got together. Eventually, if you rack up enough bad experience for her, she's going to stop the recording and leave you. The idea, if you want to preserve the relationship, is to not fill up the tape to such a point that she decides to sever ties. When a woman's had enough and decides to terminate the relationship, then the guy usually thinks it's time to change his ways. Unfortunately for him, the recorder is full. She's made up her mind, and that's that. Now, being armed with this information, there are also good things that can be added to the recording. When you buy her roses for no reason at all, but just to let her know she's special to you, for instance. The good things do not outweigh the bad ones, but they're an important part of the recording. At this point, my friend usually looks back and sees all the hurtful behaviors engaged in, and even though it hurts, he starts to let go. If I've been successful, he applies this knowledge in his future affairs and is a better person for it. Since almost everyone ultimately wants a significant other to spend their life with, we should all spend more time being a better companion. Imagine how much happier we'd be as a result. If you feel this is good advice, please recommend both this episode and this podcast to your friends. Hell, if you just take the time to recommend it to 3 friends, I'd genuinely be grateful. And also, please consider subscribing. Also, feel free to rate, review, and comment. Thank you for your time. Until next time, my friends.